How it all adds up is today's Daily Talk of the Tiles topic for July 30th, 2025. Mahjong's a game of friendship, fun, and numbers. When playing by National Mahjong League rules, each player is attempting to build a winning hand, which is 14 tiles that match the current annual card. Exactly 152 total tiles are used. This includes 8 jokers, 8 flowers, and 4 of each other tile. 14 tiles are needed for a winning hand. In the beginning of the game, East is the only player with 14 tiles, so they could have a heavenly hand if they originally received 14 tiles for Mahjong, or they could have an earthly hand if at the end of the Charleston they have Mahjong. Every other player gets 13 tiles. Now, during the Charleston, if you pass 3 for right over left and do the full second left over right and the courtesy pass, you are passing 21 tiles if you're not using any blind passes. And that means you're basically getting a hand and a half during the Charleston. What does this tell you? Continuing the Charleston is usually a much better strategy than stopping. Unless you just don't have 3 tiles to pass without breaking up one specific hand. Are the same tiles going around and you think a second Charleston doesn't make sense? Maybe it's time to reevaluate what you're aiming for and switch. You are not committed to sticking to what you first thought was a good section. If during the Charleston you notice a lot of other tiles are coming your way, keep them and switch. One strategy and one skill that really experienced players can get is the ability to pivot both during the Charleston and during the game. And that is what sets good players from great players. 6 is the number tiles you must pass if you continue the second Charleston, because you must do the second left and over. But then the final right, you could blind pass all 3, and the optional, you could say 0. 99 is the total number of tiles that remain before East discards. If you're playing with 4, you get approximately 25 picks each. If you're playing with 3, it's 112 tiles in the wall, and you each get approximately 37 picks each. So the difference between that and the reason you're picking every third player because you only have 3 is the reason there's no Charleston under the rules during a 3-player game. And all of this adds up to unlimited joy, friendship, fun, learning, socialization, and amazing benefits to our brain health. So we hope you enjoyed that numbers game. Mahjong singles and pairs, a mixed section, is our final hand on the card. Number 6 in this section is known as the big hand. It's a pair of flowers and then 20-25 in each suit. So you're using all 3 suits here. It's concealed and by definition jokerless. So don't be scared of the singles and pairs section. We're going to show you here that if you're starting with this hand and you're aiming for it, but then let's say all the 5 dots are either exposed or discarded, you have a lot of backup options. This hand has 11 of the same overlapping tiles with any like number 3 if you're using 2s and the white dragon. It has 10 overlapping tiles with the first hand in the 2025 section. So if this is something that excites you and you want to improve your game, we have a PDF. We're going to show you a scan in a few posts that you could just open your phone. But modernmahjong.com/products/2025 PDF. We go over strategy, groupings, and overlapping hand tiles in each hand. So that's a wrap. We've done every hand section by section. We started randomly reviewing hands that were confusing to some players. Then we went hand by hand. So now we'd like to know what would help you going forward. Here's the information about our PDF. If you open up your phone and scan that QR code, it'll take you right to our website. We have a lot of great events coming soon and registrations open. Orlando, September 10th, Aventura, September 18th, and then our Clive Daniels event, November 5th in Fort Myers, November 6th in Naples, November 12th in Boca. If you're thinking of learning to play canasta, Donna Miller-Small and I are teaching a 4-part series starting August 4th. Learn for the comfort of your home, join us live or watch the replays, and you have the replay for a full month after the series ends. Go to modernamericancanasta.com to register. We hope you enjoyed this wrap-up of the hands of all the cards. Let us know what other topics you'd like us to discuss in our daily talk of the tiles. There's so much misinformation out there. Just today alone, I think we had 13 messages saying that they were taught that if it's your last tile, you could use a joker to complete a pair. And if you've been watching these daily talk of the tiles, you know that is not true. So let's continue to help players learn the rules and play by confidence so they can recognize house rules and enjoy the game wherever they go. With that, we hope you like, comment, save, and most importantly, share. Have a great day and a great game.